Did I make a giant mistake buying this thing? What is going on, YouTube? This is Lawrence over at Mighty Comics Collectibles, and as you can see behind me, something big came in the mail. Now, did I make a mistake in buying this thing? That's what we're going to find out today. But before we get started into today's video, what I'm going to need you to do, guys, is go ahead and click the subscribe button for me if you aren't a current subscriber of the channel, because it really does help the channel out. And besides that, I am giving some awesome stuff away at the end of this month. If you guys haven't heard, every month I'm doing a review on a Diamond Select Toys statue. And not only that, I'm going to be giving each statue away at the end of the month as well. All you got to do is be a subscriber, like, and comment on that video review. If you guys haven't checked out the first one, I'm going to drop a link at the end of this video. But not only that, I am doing a 2,000 subscriber giveaway that's going to run at the end of the month. Go ahead and check out that video as well and learn how to enter. But right now, we're going to talk about this giant box behind me, right? I was able to actually pick up something I've always wanted from a fellow collector out there. And is not only that, he's also a fellow YouTuber. He's one of the big boys. I'm not going to mention his name because I'm not sure if he's all right with it. But regardless, this is something that he had in my collection that I was actually looking at buying online. And he had one. He was willing to sell it to me. Actually wanted to do something for his family, so he wanted to get rid of this thing. Regardless, I am super stoked to have this in the collection, and I've never owned something like this before. So we're going to go through this thing together and find out if I made a mistake on purchasing it or not. Alright guys, we're back. If you guys don't know what this thing is, this is actually the Spider-Man versus Venom sideshow piece. It is the exclusive. Like I said, I picked this up from a fellow collector, a fellow YouTuber, who remain nameless. But regardless, I have been looking at this thing online for the better part of 6 months, and it was something I wasn't sure I was going to jump into, but I checked it out on Sideshow. It was, pricey for the non-exclusive, and the exclusive was a little bit more than that, and I think they were sold out. And then I was looking at it on Big Bad Toy Store, the non-exclusive. They had it for a little bit cheaper than Sideshow had at the moment. So when I saw that this fellow YouTuber and fellow collector had this thing for sale, I messaged him and he told me what the price was. I came back and made him an offer and he agreed. And I finally got this thing last week. And I'm super stoked to finally open this thing because, like I said, I've never owned one of these before, but it's something that I've always wanted. So let's go further and unbox this thing and see what it looks like. So after unboxing this, guys, this is kind of what it looks like when you open a Sideshow piece. For anybody that doesn't know exactly what comes in the box, here it is in multiple pieces. It's not one big giant piece. We're going to go ahead and put this thing together, and hopefully the thing looks pretty cool and it's worth what I paid for it. Alright guys, I finally got this thing together after not knowing where a couple of pieces fit, but this is the end result. Of course, I did make a mistake after putting this thing off, and I actually snapped one of Spider-Man's fingers off. It's really almost impossible to tell, but I'm going to glue this thing back off right here where this piece goes into here, it actually snapped right off. So I'm going to have to crazy glue this sucker back on. It's really hard to tell, but that pissed me the frick off. But I guess that's my own fault for doing something like this. So that's why I kind of was unsure if I was going to get something like this. But I got to be honest, this thing is freaking awesome. It's almost 2 feet tall from the base all the way up to the top of Venom's hand. It is tremendous. It looks beautiful. I'm going to try to rotate this. There you go. Now you guys can see a little better. Definitely sturdy. I'm not worried about that. But when you guys buy something like this, you always have to be careful. I'm not even that comfortable with this spinning like this, only because of the sheer amount of weight this thing is. It's actually quite heavy. Beautiful piece to look at. Spider-Man, of course, is my favorite character out there. And Venom is also a top favorite of mine as well. So if you guys are interested in something like this, you know, it runs about $700 brand new without tax. You know, I was able to get a good deal on this thing under that shipped. So it's in great shape. The seller did an amazing job sending it to me, packaged perfectly. So I love it. It actually comes also with a detachable Venom head. So I could swap this head for another head without the tongue. More of like a McFarlane type, you know, style. But I like the one with the tongue for now. If I get bored, I'll switch the other one out. But other than that, a really nice piece. You guys can see it spinning. It actually looks amazing. Kind of pissed at myself for, like I said, breaking off the finger. But to each his own. Did I make a mistake and purchase this thing? I don't know. We're going to find out. Kind of a bummer, like I said, about the finger. But other than that, this thing is awesome. I've always wanted a giant statue to have in my collection. And this one, I just couldn't pass up for the deal that I got it on. Again, worth quite a bit amount of money. And you really have to be careful with these things. Unfortunately, you know, I had some bad luck. Thank God it wasn't something larger. It was just the tip of his finger, which most people weren't going to notice it, but I'll notice it for the rest of my life. But I will try to crazy glue that sucker on and then just leave it where it is forever. So that's it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it's something that you guys are interested in. Like I said, I'm going to broaden the channel's horizons. Not only will we do comics, I'll do a little bit of statues, some toy unboxings, some other unboxings. Comics is most of it, but regardless, I wanted you guys to see this because I think it's freaking awesome. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Like I said, if you're not a current subscriber, guys, make sure you're checking out those, you know, giveaway videos, the 2,000 subscriber video giveaway, and of course the statue, the Venom statue, the Diamond Select toy statue. If you haven't checked that video out, check it out to learn how to enter. With that said, this is Lawrence over at Mighty Comics and Collectibles saying thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you guys soon.